Ta-da! This is my Avion. Now, I've just set this down. This is not how it's going to constantly look. I just moved it from out yonder at the garage to here. Don't have it leveled up yet. But check this out. I can't have my beautiful serenity gardens like I did at my Hobbit house, but this is temporary. See, this is just that fabric my friend Vicky gave me, and I laid the rocks over it on the edges, hold it down. I want to get something and put through there. I might even just put little moss. Right over there past the yellow butterfly was 2 deer, and one flagged its tail to me. Oh, there wasn't supposed to be a dog over here. Someone's dog's. Maybe it was mine, I don't know. Anyway, these are rocks that I brought from my Hobbit house when that wicked, evil woman kicked us out in the street after living there 26 years, saying we never had permission, and she forced me to burn my Hobbit house to the ground and take up everything. So this is what few rocks I grabbed. Put there. This is Swishy Tail. She's going to have babies. So, my ex-roommate, I borrowed his pop rivet gun. And this stuff here was left here in the garage. And I don't know if I can show you. Let me put it against my gown. See how it's bendable? I'm going to cut this stuff off. I'm going to arrange this in there nice and flat. Then I'm going to put this over it. See? And pop rivet it. First I have to drill holes in this part. Then I'll pop rivet it onto there. And then voila, it'll look better, right? And it's only going to cost me some time and energy. So that's a project I have to do. My elderly cousin that's passed away now, this was a baby off the forsythia she gave me years ago. So I had a whole yard full of these, but the evil woman took it from us. So this is the only one I have left, but one is fine. And don't this look tropical and beautiful? It's just leaves from this big old tree that flowers, and I don't know what kind of tree this is. Now, most of you know that I have a herbal company called Serenity's Calm Herbals. When I started out with my company, first thing I made was plantain. This is narrow leaf plantain. And look, that's my steps. This is my door. And when it got moved here, the guy just happened to stop it. And when I come out here later that evening, I noticed there's plantain right there. That's a Jesus Christ moment to me. You know, my foundation. That's the last pumpkin that I grew in my garden at home. And that's my seeds for planting more pumpkins. So I'm still working on the big house. I was gone unexpectedly for 3 days. So I had to put my painting job of the kitchen on hold when my grandkids was here so they wouldn't have to smell yucky paint. But I just got all of it done, and I got all the cut-in trim. I did it all left-handed because of the electrocution has hurt my hand. So all this I've cleaned with last year. I cleaned it last year with a window cleaner. So all this has what they call oxidation and pits and stuff. I've watched a lot of YouTube videos, and when we moved in here, these people left so much stuff here, it was unreal. One of the things they left here was this buffing wheel and all these attachments that I believe you just hook to a drill. When I started having the first mini stroke, the day before, I'd gotten all the way from there all the way to here with window cleaners. So you see where I had to stop. And my the inside of it was done, the new flooring put down, and my wood looking planks, I put those down, the peel and stick, and the marble in the bathroom floor. And then I had the mini strokes, and so I went on vacation and I didn't do anything else. So on this back side, you can see all my duct tape. Well, this is from this thing. It was storage for up under the Avion bed. I gutted the bed out, and I had to replace the floor because they had a window up here broke and a window here. And they already duct taped it. So I got some repair to do there. I bought all my stuff for plumbing and electrical to be able to hook it to the house. And there's a plug here, but I'm going to have an electrician change this plug to what I need to hook this 30 amp to it without burning both the places down. So, I've been asking my friend Charles about stuff because he's a mechanic and I trust what he tells me. He told me about, to check out the tires before I move it, make sure they wasn't dry rotted or something. So I was looking on YouTube, and sure enough, if you move it, they can explode and just rip holes up under your camper, and it's very dangerous. So I had bought 4 new tires, and the middle tires on both sides was already on here and didn't even need any air. They were good to go, so that was a blessing. So I am out here, probably going to start this project tomorrow. I had went in the winter. I lived in here a couple of weeks till I run out of propane and money, and then I moved in the big house. And oh, chemo, my chain of thought just went right out the window. Oh, I had put plastic. I taped plastic all over my windows to keep out the cold. So now I have to go in there and I'm going to peel all the tape off and fold up my plastic and put it away for next winter. And then all my windows are fine except for those two over there. And they wheel out. So I put out my awnings. The only thing is you can't set up under them. You can on this front side, but one of my poles needs replacing. Or I'm missing a part or something on this thing here. Which I know nothing about. That's another thing they'll have to learn. But when it got set here, they didn't notice until they was already putting it up on that stump right there. But see my pole here? This will not roll out because of the tree. And I said that's fine because that's broke anyway. But this would have been the side that I could have pulled out and big enough I could set up under, because with chemo every day, the sun burns me like I'm a vampire. So, but that's okay. I gotta get another umbrella for here, and a big one, so I can set there. Or if I move it somewhere else, the landlord's fine with me living in it. He just don't want it to be seen when people come down the driveway. He doesn't want it seen. So, I'm sitting over here, see, I'm not seeing it all. Right now, I'm living right there in the dining room, because it's a smaller room and cheaper to have the air on. So, this is what I've been doing, getting this ready. I'm still having people put these ugly little porn websites stuck to my comments. Between that and I keep wanting to say text, the Charles Watson haters that choose to be a thorn in my side, I have to set my comments to where I approve them. But I understand when you have a testimony like mine. I've been having to deal with this since 2005. The devil's just pissed that I still don't do voodoo. So anyway, peace and love to all. I cherish my friendship, and ain't nothing no one can do about it. So, as Charlie says, get up off me. I like that saying. But you know what? Sin is sin, and we're all guilty of something. I choose not to hate people, especially when the same people treat me really well, like family, and the haters treat me like shit on their shoes. So, who would you want to be friends with? A real friend or haters? Well, anyway, I'm going to check out one more thing right quick. Ta-da! Life goes on. Where there's hope, there's life. And you know what? I'm going to break this one and this one off. And this one. And that one. Come on off. This one. If you take off the ones that are yucky, it feeds the ones that are good. Come on. has a smell to it. Anyway, it just looks rather tropical, doesn't it? And it's right there on Amazon. I couldn't afford these beautiful things that you stick up to make your windows look like this. Now mind you, this has been in here just taped up. But on the inside it looks good when you look out. It gives you kind of privacy but light for houseplants. I got it in the garden section at Walmart. It's just plastic with lace. But it was a lot cheaper than buying those stick-ons. So that's just something that I've done. And there's a kitty going under there. And there's another one over there. So this is my little rock garden. So like and subscribe if you like it. This is just like my little diary, pretty much. I have many faces, many personalities, many interests, so no telling what I'll video. But peace and love to everyone, and ta-ta, darlings. Bye.